After some minigames, it's time to actually do our damn jobs of being an assassin and climbing the ranks.
I
But
thought
yeah,
our job was to catch coconuts.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. We are
Wait, what
beyond
kind of
that.
job is it when we pay to do? This is a pyramid scheme.
Exactly. That's the joke, Ted.
Oh, okay.
I'm just here to sell some Cutco knives.
And while you're all here, I'd like to show you my wares.
My wares are cutting your heads off.
I almost wound up taking a job as a Cutco knife salesman once. I kind of caught on to what it was about before I did, but my mom got all pissy at me for walking away from it. Because she didn't get the logic, I guess.
I'm sorry, I still like to keep my dignity.
That's not even just about dignity. You're not gonna make any money.
That was the problem I had. Like, I am not in the ideal situation to even try to turn that kind of job into something profitable for myself. So yeah. All right. Well, that is a big mech in the background. How much do you suppose that cost?
Well, I imagine it was more of a standee.
It looks like a statue. Maybe.
It's hard to tell with these graphics. I just assumed it was a standee.
I was gonna say that looks expensive.
I mean, you can get.
Yeah, I guess in a desperate ploy, he can like sell all of his shit.
Yeah, but who
Dude.
wants to get rid of all of your anime? It's so moe.
Dude, if he sold all of that shit, he would be set for life. He could just take it all to a convention.
One of the oldest T-shirts for anime fans says "Anime crack is cheaper."
I mean, it is.
To be fair, that's mostly because there's no safety regulations.
Oh man, look at the speed meter over there. When you're boosting, it gets all big rigs.
Exactly.
It like goes beyond the graphic.
Unfortunately, you cannot reverse the gate at infinite speed.
No, that'd be amazing though.
It'd be an interesting nod, but
And this is at the Santa Destroy Stadium.
yes.
I remember.
Yes.
Yeah, it's this guy. I remember this guy. I don't remember his name, but I remember this guy.
Dr. Peace.
Yeah, Dr. Peace. That's the name that you think of when you think
It's got
baseball
a
stadium.
glorious set of pipes.
Wait, that's gonna
Yeah,
be a joke about the boss, isn't it?
No, actually.
Oh, all right.
We'll get to it when we get to it. But first, you have to go through his stage of the baseball stadium.
It's like Boo.
Dr. Peace. Was there a related boss to this in Desperate Struggle?
No.
There was the millionaire dude.
Oh,
Yes.
That like thematically the closest you'll get, but he's not the same character.
right.
No.
Well, you basically just straight up murder almost everybody in this game, right?
Yeah,
So-
but one of them comes back
Except for
anyway.
Shinobu, yeah.
One of them comes
Yeah.
back anyway.
Yeah.
Was it
Destroy Man.
Destroy Man?
Destroy Man. Yeah.
He cut him in half, so he comes back in the second game as
two people.
Two people with cyborg.
I always liked that though. I thought that was a really interesting way of bringing him back.
Do they ever bother to explain why the cops don't arrest us for murdering 60,000 people?
Basically that this is the shitty hellhole town that they don't want to deal with.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's not as obvious in the first game compared to the second game, but you may notice that when Ryan is delivering a killing blow, it does slow down for a split second before the chop is delivered.
Yeah.
If you press the attack button again or the direct, I don't know how it handles it in controllers. If you press it while it's slowing down, like right there, you deliver a critical hit. And it delivers way more damage, so it's guaranteed to kill the foe.
That really only matters too much on higher difficulties, though. I'm playing on easy. Just
Normal
to get
difficulty
the
and hard difficulty, it is something you do want to master because it does make encounters a hell of a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's something they do a better job emphasizing in the second game. Because I didn't know you can do it in the first game until after playing Desperate
Well,
Struggle.
they didn't really tell you can do it at all.
Yeah. But again, I don't know how it's handled on controllers, because on the Wiimote, all you had to do was just shake the Wiimote
Yeah.
to do it.
Which meant you're going to do it by accident more often than not.
That's how I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, ooh, what was that little graphic I did? And I was like, I wonder if I could replicate that.
So how good is it at detecting like the specific motion on the Wiimote, like left versus right versus up versus down?
Well, I mean, it's only four directions, so it's pretty good with that.
Okay.
And even then, the Wiimote is a glorified button press
Yeah.
for all of its uses, because you tilt it up to do high attacks, you tilt it low to do low attacks, and then then after that you just shake it to recharge the battery when you have to.
Mm-hmm.
How is that handled on the controller? Like, how do you recharge?
I think you press one of the shoulder buttons. I can't remember which one, and then you just shake the 6-axis.
So it's not quite. So you're using two hands to tug it.
Yeah. If you want to look at it that way.
Seems a little bit uncomfortable, but you do you. I won't judge out loud.
Well, if you use only one hand, you run the risk of losing control. What? Just me? Okay, no, I wasn't sure.
Today on things I wish I didn't know.
Thanks out of context, BrainScratch.
I don't think that's any better in context, to be honest.
I suppose that's true, yes.
The enemies with lightsabers are freaking annoying. Also, why do they get proper lightsabers? And I've got this, like...
Well, no, the last one you get is a proper lightsaber.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I know.
did any of you guys get the toy lightsabers as a kid that didn't go all the way in, but the plastic part just kind of stuck out, so
Yes.
it looked like it? I hate that.
Those are the only lightsabers I have, because the long stick ones that they find now are like, how much?
Well, the ones that I don't care about the long stick. I care about the lightsaber going all the way into the hilt when I
Yeah.
close it. Like,
But those are like the cheaper alternatives, and the ones everybody had because your parents could afford that one.
They're not the ones at the conventions from like that specialty store. They're like $100+.
Yeah. Oh no, Toys R Us. Well, before they went under, they started selling those too, but they're like 3 times as more expensive. Because you don't have to worry about them collapsing. Those are really cool, though. I mean, back when the prequel trilogies were all the hype and we were getting ready for Phantom Menace, we used to go to the backyard and play with those at night, and it was really cool seeing them in motion.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh.
Not quite, but that's why they gave you 3
I think
pitches.
like getting all of them is like really precise.
Yeah. That's a little more than 60 feet 6 inches.
Yeah.
I like how they aren't even aiming at you, though.
Look at that slowdown.
Oh man, this video's gotta get demonetized so hard. You know, that's the thing they check for now.
what? Game
Plus,
slowdown?
The algorithms check for blood. Apparently, there's a thing going on where, at the time of this recording, we should stress
With
that
Mortal
Mortal Kombat 11 videos are not making that much money because the algorithms are detecting all that blood.
Oh, so that they'll have like a higher age.
They're getting pushed. Yeah,
advertiser.
they're just getting buried.
That
Wow.
You know, it's like
seems a little
I guess
unreliable, though. I mean,
yeah. Well, folks have already found a workaround with it. Like they're getting old school Japanese censoring with it, where you just turn it black and white.
Or you could
Like
just
during
turn the
fatalities
blood
and all
off in
that?
Mortal Kombat, which I
Can you do that in 11?
I probably. I mean, it defeats half the purpose of playing, but it's
I
like.
grew up strictly with the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat 1.
I mean, it's like playing Dead or Alive with the boob sizes set to small. I mean, yes, it is a way to play
you
the
can't
game, but
change the boob sizes, but you can turn off the physics.
oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you could change the boob sizes.
Yeah. The DOA
So you say turn off the physics, and I imagine everyone's just floating in midair.
DOA 5 even has, like, you can turn it off, you can make it semi-realistic, you can make it really, really obvious. And then there's an unlockable setting called OMG, which makes it, like, hilariously overtuned. So, it's like everyone's got frickin' balloons on their chests. So yeah, that's how DOA does it. Although in 6, I'm not sure, but I think they like changed the name of the setting so that it's not as obvious that it's a pressed setting. Like, I mean, why? I don't get it.
I mean, it's dead or alive. There's not a lot to get on that front.
Mm.
Well, not anymore.
Huh?
The guy, one of the death quotes is, "I don't feel shit," and I was like, "Well, yeah, not anymore."
Oh,
You're
I thought
dying.
that was a response to Ryan. My
No.
My volume's too low. Okay.
Kill you with the baseball.
You know, you guys could walk up and like try to hit me.
At the same time, he can also go up to them.
They could throw
I guess
their...
it's more. It's like they decided to be in an RPG for 50 seconds.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're throwing this flaming baseball. It's not even aimed at Travis. Ooh.
Hey.
Nice.
It's out of here.
Did it.
Ooh, Jesus, that slideshow just
Nice
now.
PowerPoint.
Yep.
Did the game have any problems running on the Wii?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Nowhere near as bad as this, though.
It did struggle a bit. Yeah.
Every good game had problems running on the Wii at some point.
Well, not all of them.
Not
Like,
Galaxy. Yeah,
Galaxy.
Galaxy was
Most of the Nintendo stuff. Like I don't remember Prime having any trouble. Now that I think about it.
I was.
But it's one of those things
but
that I thought that they wouldn't, since it's a lower poly game, it wouldn't have problems running on a
Okay,
more
let me
powerful
qualify
system.
my statement more. Every third-party game that was good had problems running
Okay.
on the Wii.
That is more likely, yes. They probably didn't understand the technology as well as Nintendo did.
Yep.
It's also kind of a matter of Nintendo just...
What is that guy doing?
It's also just a matter of Nintendo likes to do their own thing when it comes to designing their engines for games.
Yeah.
Which was more of a thing during the Wii and Wii U era.
Yeah.
You know?
Because they didn't, because like Yoshi runs on Unreal or something. It might be Epic. I don't really remember.
I'm pretty sure Epic is Unreal. Or is it
What's the other one then?
Unity?
Unity?
I thought there was another one.
Like,
I don't
Epic is the
remember.
name of the company. Not the
Havoc?
Well, there's Unreal, there's Unity.
Havoc is
Not that anyone uses
Havoc.
it. Not that
Well,
anyone-
Havoc is a physics
Havoc's
engine.
a physics
Yeah.
engine. Yeah, that's different.
I am drawing a blank on what the other one is.
Okay.
I don't think there isn't. It's pretty.
You don't think there isn't or is?
It's pretty much Unity, Unreal, and companies that use their own in-house engines.
An RE engine, I guess.
Well, in-house engine.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next Yoshi game to be an Unreal, the RE engine.
Is Capcom outsourcing the RE engine then?
no, but
It'd be funny.
Yeah, just little random things I think about.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because like Square had their own internal engine, I think, that they were using for 15. Was it?
And then Nomura reworked it like 5 times before the game actually got going.
Yeah, and then they go and announce the Final Fantasy VII remake, and it's like, we're doing this in Unreal. I'm like, why do you do that?
Why bother making an engine of your own at that point, right?
But it's probably because the game was outsourced at the time. Like, I'm
At the time,
half
yeah.
expecting that when they finally do reveal what the remake is going to be next.
For the PS5.
Yeah, probably.
5. Wow,
Five-year-
you're optimistic then, aren't you?
Oh no, I didn't say when the PS5. I just said PS5.
For the yeah, I know
Yes,
you're
the
optimistic,
PS5.
thinking
yeah,
it's going to be on the PS5.
it'll be a very late PS5 game, when the PS6 is already well into its lifespan.
Better hope.
Yeah, PS6 I can see.
Better hope the PS6 is backwards compatible then. But you
Yeah.
know, the point is, I'm half expecting like when they reveal it, they'll reveal that it's in their in-house engine. You know.
And then by the time that Final Fantasy VII is done, it'll be the engine will be out of date, and so they won't use it for whatever their next big project is. Because
Probably.
Square.
Isn't that what happened with 13?
13, maybe.
Just 13?
What? Didn't they? No. Didn't they develop their own graphics engine for 13?
Um,
And then I think it was 13 that only used it.
Not even 13.2 or 3.
Well, no, obviously those games will use it too, but I'm talking about outside the realms of 13 and its universe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All I know is that like one of the only indisputably good things about Final Fantasy 13 was how well it ran on the PS3. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game looked good.
it didn't
You
just
know,
look
and
good; it ran good too, which is a thing in that generation. A lot of games looked good, but didn't necessarily run very well. So the games that do are worth special mention.
it got something, I guess. Oh man, I love Empty Corridors. It's the best.
Yeah.
Like stuff like the
Oh, you're gonna let the fifth rank assassin then.
Oh yeah.
stuff like the Unreal Engine on the PS3 and 360 tended to have like obvious graphical and performance problems. Not so much this generation. You can probably do an Unreal game and have it run a solid 30 maybe, and have it look pretty. But you know, it's hard to to gauge that stuff because a lot of developers
There's so many variables into
yeah,
going into it.
but a lot of developers are putting more emphasis onto the graphical detail than they probably should. So you get games that perform a little under par for what they could be if they just dial things back a little bit.
Yeah, that's always my thing. It's like I'll take a hit in graphical quality a little bit if it means it runs well.
Yeah, it's like, hey, there's the mask. Bye. But even Resi 2, for as well as that runs most of the time, has that goddamn blurry reflection effect on everything that could have easily been turned off to make the game run a little bit better. And the game would have looked better without it too, so yeah, I'm never gonna let that go. All right.
Oh man, I love stew. I'm not convinced that's pizza.
Do these games have a boss rush mode?
No.
Okay, you see, if that was something that,
Well, I think maybe 2 does. I can't remember.
because
I think 2 does.
Because I know that the bosses are everybody's favorite parts about this game, so if you were going to add something for a remake, that's probably what I would consider to be towards the top of the list,